All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So, a quick question to you. If this was a live conversation, then obviously I would ask you this and I would probably maybe debate you on this. But since you are probably going to watch this as a recording by the time it reaches you, this is a question for you. Do you believe that, fake it till you make it is something that's positive, or do you believe it's a negative term? Right? Is it derogatory when you say fake it, till you make it, which means just pretend until and act as if you already have something, which is the equivalent of faking something, and then of course when you have it, you have it. Right? That's a question for you. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because in today's pod, this is the thought that came to me, that there is a lot of power in this frame, which is very, very simply put, act as if, meaning that when you act, when you believe, when you do, when you say, when you think, as if you've already reached the place that you wanted to be, and you are already living that life, even before you're actually living that life, is it a lie? And to some people, this can feel controversial because when you talk about manifesting, when you talk about believing in the universe, when you talk about believing in abundance, um, what do you say to the person who does not have it, right? Because for me, this is something that I am constantly thinking about, and it is something that, quite frankly, I find very, very powerful. So if you ask me, I am more of the belief that there is nothing wrong in believing in act as if, or imagine and pretend that you already have it, and therefore you are that person already. Someone on the outside, especially someone who is not trained in, let's say, personal development, or someone who doesn't believe in the universe, doesn't believe in the miracles and the magic of manifesting, can very, very easily tell you that, hey, you know what, you're lying. Either you have it or you don't. So this is a very interesting topic, especially if this was a debate. But something I can tell you is that, very, very simply put, if you really want something and you believe that you already have it, and therefore you start to think like that, you start to do like that, you start to talk like that, before long, you will already start to have more and more of those experiences. Now, this is something that I see very, very often when I'm working with my students, with my clients, and in my own life. The more I am in this state of mind, and the more I'm able to be and stay in this state of mind, which is I already have what I want, that is when I start to have more of those experiences. Versus when I momentarily doubt and I say, but I don't have the thing that I'm saying that I want, then there is a conflict that I feel inside. So, in very simple terms, if you reach this point, one thing I can tell you is just keep believing in the thing that you want and act as if, believe as if, right? And if you struggle with this, one thing I can tell you is it's totally fine, it's totally normal, because your conscious mind and possibly the environment that you live in, the people that you surround yourself with, will very easily, or could very easily, tell you that, hey, you know what, you're lying. Hey, you're dreaming. Hey, you're you're putting yourself on. But the fact of the matter is that if you truly want something and you believe that you really want it, just believe in it and act as if. So if all of this is something which doesn't really echo with you right now, it doesn't really land with you right now, because maybe you're stuck in that space of, oh, but my parents, or oh, but my partner, or oh, but my friends, my work colleagues, they think that I'm being delusional and that I'm just kind of lying to myself. Then one thing I can tell you is that you probably need to be in a different environment. Pick a different environment, choose a different environment, create a different environment. And part of this is having a community. So please make sure that you do. And if you don't, for whatever reason, then I want you to know that you're not alone. Because the reason why I have created the eye hypnosis community is this, for this very reason, that people like us, when we have people around us who have a similar belief system, who have a similar set of values, that is when you're able to nurture that dream and truly act as if. So, one thing to say before I go, just remember to live with purpose. And, if there's any way in which if I can help you, just reach out and let me know. So I look forward to seeing you in the next pod. And of course, as always, have an amazing, amazing day ahead. God bless. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.